Yo, what's up guys, back my video, and today I'm going to do my Naruto review, episode 111, English dub. So, here we go. So, episode starts out with fucking Sasuke was with the Sound Ninja 4, the Sound, one of the Sound Ninja 4 guys was actually saying something about, well, you're gonna be possibly gonna be dead there if mostly you're gonna be possibly dead there if you take this like type of pill there. Technically, this pill is mostly like reserves the curse mark there from actually being a level 1 to level 2 type of curse mark there and stuff like that. Mostly just reserves it and stuff, so it doesn't like do too much damage and stuff like that. So Sasuke was saying what is the power for this pill there, and explaining it there, saying about it, and mostly he's gonna have to die to actually do this there. So fucking Sasuke takes the fucking pill there. So he was like in agony pain. They're like, oh, we have to fucking hurry, or do it from you lose him there. Mostly he was definitely gonna fucking die from this pill. Mostly they put him in the coffin there, did the ritual thing there, and they sewed him in and stuff like that. So when they sewed him in, they're like, it was like it's done. There, we have to take him back to tomorrow and stuff like that. So they're heading off their way. Mostly we see fucking like two Shizune there with two Jonin Ninja there. They're like doing something there and stuff. They noticed there's like some like enemies like nearby, so they went and check it out there. And then they noticed the Sound Ninja attacked the Root Village there when Henry with the sound shit. And then they're like, oh, that's the sound. Those are the Sound Ninja there. Attacked our village and stuff there. And mostly they noticed like, oh, now they're kind of fucked there. Like, oh crap, we have to fight two giant ninja there. So they activated their curse marks there, and they kind of like, oh, then the giant ninja were actually saying, oh, yeah, you have, oh, you have like, so you're a part of Orochimaru there, Orochimaru's pawn or something like that. And they explain what's in the coffin there and stuff. So they started fighting there and stuff like that. And they're fucking fighting there. Technically, technically they got their asses kicked there by technically the Sound Ninja 4 technically kicked the Johnny's asses there and stuff like that. Mostly Chizune, mostly we go to Naruto's team there, or technically Naruto's team, and Kikito was actually saying something there. He's like, he smells some like type of blood there and stuff like that. He's like, we smell blood coming up ahead and stuff like that. Chikamaru said there was like some newcomers who just like thought there was telling like newcomers that technically fought him there and stuff like that. Mostly they're thinking there was 10 newcomers that technically fought them there. Back to the like area where the Jonin got their asses kicked. Oh, technically Shijune fucking was saying like, oh well, who did this to you and shit like that, which she was fucking saying and shit. Mostly they're seeing it's like outclass ninja there, so technically, technically it's like these like guys were technically like fucking outclass even a Jonin ninja there and stuff like that. So technically, they technically saying that they're like, oh, we are going to want revenge on him. And say that you're a stupid move because technically, if you go after them, they're just gonna fucking kill you. And that's what technically he told and stuff like that. So that was not a good idea to try to go after him and stuff. And then we see, we go back to Chimano's group and stuff like that. And Chimano was like, we're gonna have a plan there to go. He's like, we go to those newcomers there who fought him and see what the fuck went on and shit like that, or technically we can just go after Sasuke. And we'll see. He picks the idea just to go after Sasuke there. He's like, you know what, let's just go after Sasuke. Let's go plan B and go after Sasuke and stuff like that. So they're heading off on their way there to get him there and stuff like that. Technically, they ran into a couple traps there. They kind of like mentioned there was one trap there. They saw a paper bomb on the tree there, and I was actually saying something about this paper bomb is a setup trap, so they have to avoid all the traps there. And they're like, oh great, we have to fucking avoid all the traps there. So mostly they're trying on all the traps there. They tentatively did a little bit of a sloppy job there. With the traps there, minus like one was technically visible in the naked eye there, and then Shigano caught it before. Naruto was like, oh, what's the thing? Naruto almost stepped on it there, but then Shigano saved his ass with his prime jutsu there, and or shadow jutsu there. And he's like, yeah, they kind of looks like the rest. They just Shigano was actually explaining about the traps there, and he said, yeah, the rest it kind of looks like they just did a sloppy job because it was in a rush. And he said mostly this one is invisible, and they did a good job on this one because technically he said they did a good job on this one because it was like hidden like out of plain sight there. The trip wire was hidden out of plain sight, so the sun couldn't hit it. So even Neji was actually saying possibly one of them is injured or possibly injured or taking a rest there. So technically, when they were trying to look for him and stuff like that, the guy, the spider guy there, he was like doing something with the webs there to know where they're technically fucking at there, and technically when the spider webs got moved there, that he kind of knew where they were at there the whole time. So Shikamaru and Neji were like, they saw him just standing there, and it's like, I don't know if they're like wrestling or something. They're like, that's them. They're like, yes, and so like they're like, we're Sasuke and stuff. And technically, he's like, oh well, they're in there. He's in there. He's in that coffin there, but he can't really make it clear out and stuff like that because technically he's not going to make it clear out because technically it's pretty foggy in that coffin there, but he's in there and stuff like that. So they thought they killed him there, and they're like, oh yeah, he's possibly dead. It's like, why in the hell would they bring the original up? That one I didn't really get that. That's a plot hole right there. Where technically he had to die, and that's generally a major plot hole there. Like, why in the hell? Yeah, even maybe say, why in the hell he's gonna try to bring a dead body to him and stuff like that? What's the point of taking him? And that's what Ninja was saying. And then the spider guy throws the kunai there with paper bombs and blow up the tree in there, and Shikamaru and Neji get hit there, and that's where the episode ends. So, yep. comment, rate, responsive to subscribers. We like love those. Subscribe. Hit the bell occasionally see our uploads, but responsive to those. Carry out. Add your piece.